Okay guys, so today we're going to be talking about anxiety in chiropractic care. So first we want to define what is anxiety. So the American Psychological Association defines anxiety as an emotion characterized by feelings of tension, worried thoughts, and physical changes such as increased blood pressure and heart rate. So what are some common signs of anxiety? They're feeling restless, wound up, or on edge, being easily and often fatigued or exhausted, having difficulty concentrating where your mind kind of goes blank, being irritable, easily annoyed. I know that can kind of be a little bit of everyone. Having consistent muscle tension, tightness, or the feeling that you need to stretch or kind of crack your back all the time. Difficulty controlling your feelings of worry, having sleep problems such as having trouble falling asleep, having trouble staying asleep, or waking up in the middle of the night and not being able to go back to sleep, being restless, and just feeling not well rested when you wake up in the morning. Or a lot of people will have digestive issues such as like indigestion, nausea. Sometimes they'll have constipation. Some people will have diarrhea because they're so worried about things all the time. So most common symptoms we see in our teen kiddos are muscle tension and fatigue. Adults, we see that a lot too. Moms especially coming in with a lot of tension in their neck and upper back, just having a lot of discomfort, maybe even some headaches. Our school-age kiddos seem to have more what we call sensory tension or emotional pain in their nervous system. So they don't really tell us like, Mom, my neck hurts. They just seem to have trouble like regulating their emotions and just really struggling with more of that emotional type discomfort that, you just can't really find anything wrong with them. They're just really struggling emotionally. A lot of our kids' sensory and anxiety challenges do stem from this stress and stuck tension in their spine, in their nerves, in their back. So stuck tension in a chiropractic office is what we call subluxation. So when your nervous system gets stuck in this fight or flight mode, this constant stress, this constant worry, it's known as dysautonomia. So dysautonomia is stuck stress in the spine. And that's when we get a lot of stuck stress, we get tension because of our emotions. I tell my patients this every day in the office. Emotional stress is physical stress. So if you are emotionally stressed, your body is going to feel that. So there are two scans we do in our office that look for this dysautonomia or stuck stress in the spine, whether it's in adults, kiddos, or even infants and babies. So the first scan is called an Insight EMG scan. So the neurospinal EMG scan, basically what it's looking for is it measures electrical activity and tension from the brainstem all the way down to the spine, bottom of the spinal cord in the central nervous system. So it basically tells us how much energy your body is using just to be in gravity, how much your body is using that and what areas of the spine that stuck tension and stress is. Most of you will say, yeah, I know it's in my neck and it's in my upper back, but it will tell me exactly the spinal segments, exactly how much stress there. We can measure it, and then we can also remeasure it after you've had a certain number of adjustments to make sure we're getting the right adjustment and you're getting the right type of care. We also do heart rate variability. This is something that we measure on every new patient that walks in our office. So it tells us if a patient is struggling from some of the most classic contributors to anxiety: sympathetic dominance and neurologic exhaustion. I know those are big words. Sympathetic dominance is your fight or flight. You are being chased by a bear all the time, even when you're not being chased by a bear. So we can actually measure that in our heart rate variability. It will tell us how stressed you are. The neurologic exhaustion is basically you're in such chronic stress that your nervous system is just trashed. You are basically wound up, but you are worn out. We are also checking the vagus nerve. So this has been a huge topic all through Instagram and TikTok lately, is the vagus nerve and the importance of the vagus nerve. It's housed up here in the upper cervical spine, but its role is in regulating body functions such as digestion, cardiac function, respiratory function, and it also controls a lot of our nervous system. So those are the things we're checking for in the two neurologic scans that we do in our office. They are safe, there's no emissions, they're painless, they're super quick and easy, but they give us a huge amount of information. And the best part is we can remeasure and we can track this stuff to make sure you're getting better. So what are the 3 improvements that patients see who have anxiety who are coming in for chiropractic care, whether they're kiddos or even teens or adults. Number one, we see better sleep. When we adjust your spine, we can actually affect your nervous system. That's what we do. That's our job. So we can help decrease that fight or flight, that being chased by the bear feeling, and we can help you relax, digest, and get much better sleep. We also have better mood and emotional regulation. So this once again goes along with the neurologic care. We help decrease the stress in your spine, which frees up your nervous system, which helps you be able to emotionally regulate better. You're not so much on edge. You're not so snappy at everybody. The kids aren't kind of everywhere on their emotional scale. And we give you more energy with our adjustments. Just having a lot of stuck stress in your spine uses a lot of energy, and that's what we measure in that EMG scan. And so what it tells us is you're using too much energy just to exist in gravity. So once we start adjusting you and we start removing that stuck stress, more of your energy can go towards you doing the things you want to do instead of so much energy going just having you stand upright. So if you know someone who's struggling with anxiety or a kiddo that's struggling with anxiety, please share this video, send them our way. We would love to give you more information. There's a ton of information on our Facebook and on our Instagram about chiropractic care and the benefits. There's also an article that we're going to link about what chiropractic care does for kiddos with anxiety. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We would love to care for you and your family. Thanks.